Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Besties of Destruction. It is now time for your main event here at the Lossy Christmas special at the Planet Pro Wrestling Academy. The Besties of Destruction, yes indeed. The green and black hair, Tristan Stone, partnered and flanked by the ever-present Scene Kid, Alex Taurus. This is quite the devastating pairing, and both of them have made themselves very present, as you saw last time out at Colossus, when they cost the Sunshine Machine an opportunity to capture a win over Kris and David Francisco, their partners this evening for this 8-person intergender tag team matchup. This is gonna be raucous, it's gonna be a banger, and things are about to get seriously wavy here in Margate, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Their partners, of course, know a little something about Colossus more than anybody else too. Well, one of them at least, a founding father, of course, of Colossus, and the other, well, would very much like to think of themselves as the heartbeat of Colossus, but that is a question to be answered this afternoon. David Francisco, the centerpiece of professional wrestling, getting bombarded already by snowballs, and rightfully so after his soliloquy earlier tonight. His behaviour has begged for least since he walked in the doors here at Colossus, and he's trying to, dare I say, recruit Alex Aces to the cause earlier on this afternoon. And that's pretty much what has facilitated this matchup, as Alex Aces was leaving the building. Francisco was making it very clear that he believes he and his cronies will run this house. Obviously, their opponents will take strong exception, as does the Lossy Posse, of course. 100 strong, sold out. Thank you so much to everybody who has come to our Christmas special here at Planet Pro Wrestling Academy in Margate. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Colossus will be back in 2026 with a number of professional wrestling dates. A little bit more about that in a moment, but we are scheduled for an 8-person intergender tag team matchup here this afternoon, and it is going to be raucous. It's the season 1 final present from the holiday season before we get into the nitty-gritty of the new. Not exactly the ovation that they would like, but bottom line is it's the one that they deserve. And as I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, Colossus returning to your doorstep in 2026. A number of dates that you might want to pay attention to. January the 30th and 31st. Not to mention February 28th, April 11th, May 23rd, July 4th, September 5th, October 31st, and December 19th. All events will run out of St. John's Community Centre unless advertised. Otherwise, you want tickets to one of those shows, there's only one place to go, ladies and gentlemen. Check out Pro Wrestling Colossus on social media. Buy tickets /Pro Wrestling Colossus. Get your tickets today and witness some of the most heart-pounding and exciting action on the coast. Truly, the pinnacle of seaside wrestling is at Colossus.
I think you know who these will be.
Yes, indeed. Here come the opponents of Francisco and the gang. And this is going to be quite a raucous atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen. Get prepped, get ready, because things are about to get seriously naughty here in our main event for Colossus. Introducing one half of the Sunshine Machine and one of the coolest men in the history of professional wrestling, TK Cooper, a true founding father of Colossus. Certainly in the Christmas spirit, and obviously David Francisco was making it very, very clear earlier today that he has no interest in red and white, which is quite amusing when you consider his ring gear. TK Cooper is already at ringside, and here comes one of TK Cooper's partners for this matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Ronnie Knox, the engineer of professional wrestling, technically sound, absolutely absolutely no faults in that technical game, and Ronnie Knox, of course, will certainly want a piece of David Francisco, especially after a number of months ago when he slapped the taste out of her mouth during a lumberjack match. And oh boy, Christmas time is definitely still upon us. You may very well be watching us still in January on demand, but let's be real, when it comes to professional wrestling, it is always the holiday season when Jordon Saeed is in town. And finally, the fourth, and dare I say, most important piece of this puzzle and this magnificent team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to unwrap a very, very special present, because here comes Jordon Breaks, the technical ace, and from my estimation, the best technical wrestler in the world today. Well, a more charismatic and a more talented quadruple of individuals you will not meet in professional wrestling. What an eclectic bunch it is as well, and maybe, just maybe, the centerpiece David Francisco and his team have finally met the match that not only they desire, but they need, frankly. Jordon Breaks seems done for it, although not exactly he was in the Halloween spirit last time out, so interesting to see what his Christmas spirit is like. Certainly has no problem launching a snowball or two. TK Cooper is raring to go. Quite the history between TK Cooper and Jordon Breaks. Speaking of Christmas spirit, nothing also Jordon Saeed. What a team this is. You want to talk about a technically advanced professional wrestling game. Look no further than a team that has Jordon Breaks and Ronnie Knox. Number one, in fact, we have TK Cooper and Jordon Saeed, two of the most charismatic and high-flying athletes you ever could hope to meet. And what a year Jordon Saeed has had, a real breakout for that man.
Let's go all the way there.
You're gonna make me go all the way there?
Yes. Just designated free match. You know, shut up.
I do not envy you, Sunshine, having to try and maintain order here in a 8-person tag team matchup. It is going to be something else. Zero Aura is the chant as always. Jordon Saeed, her cheerleader here, looking to wind up the centerpiece. David Francisco, who certainly does not look like he has any Christmas spirit whatsoever. We want to be around the dinner table. Looks to be a lot of attitude here from David Francisco. Well, that's a pretty succinct message being sent towards David Francisco. There's quite a smug look on his face, and ultimately he's probably looking to
the guy dressed
teach.
As a Christmas tree is calling me a loser, yeah. Christmas tree! Christmas tree!
Now, Jordon Saeed clearly having a lot of fun at the expense of David Francisco. If there is anybody in pro wrestling who has more fun than Jordon Saeed, I would love to meet them. His obsession with chairs. That's not something like that, let's be real. But never mind, we have an 8-person intergender tag team matchup on deck, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, come on, David Francisco. David Francisco trying to deal with a snowball.
Margate, I have one more chance.
Got this.
Zero Aura! Zero Aura!
Oh, David Francisco finally has had enough of the Zero Aura chance. Takes a cheap shot, unsurprisingly, at Jordon Saeed. And here we go. And Jordon Breaks not exactly looking infused, to say the very least. Not even on the apron yet. Interesting. Oh well, keep an eye on that as we go. But here we go. Irish whip reversal by Jordon Saeed. And a big old atomic drop right on the Christmas tinsel for David Francisco. Back suplex position into an inverted atomic drop. And Jordon Saeed is having a really good time. I tell you what, it takes a special wrestler to be able to wrestle while dressed as a Christmas tree and a big old splash in the corner. I'll try and keep the seasonal puns to a limitation, ladies and gentlemen. Jordon Saeed looking to build up a head of steam here and another splash in the corner. David Francisco getting all he can handle for the ultimate cosplay of professional wrestling. Take a seat, sunshine. One more time is the cry from Jordon Saeed, who is having a great time on his return to Colossus. Here he goes, big old splash. David Francisco counters, and unfortunately, being dressed as a Christmas tree, very difficult for Jordon Saeed to see. Almost unsighted there, and a headbutt. Well, you're making a star out of Dave Francisco. It's Jordon Saeed and a 2 count only. Dave Francisco scrambling back, and now Tristan Stone gets the tag, and she will have a very unique attitude towards Jordon Saeed. Looks like Jordon Saeed. Jordon Saeed. I believe Jordon breaks. The other Jordon in this equation would like an opportunity at Tristan Stone, and here we go. Tristan Stone versus Jordon Breaks. This should be very interesting, considering Jordon Breaks had a strong hand in training Tristan Stone, and she certainly will want to test herself against Jordon Breaks. Lovely arm drag takeover there, and this is what Jordon Breaks brings to the party better than most. That ability to switch gears and apply technical wrestling like no other. Into the corner, evasion by Breaks, comes off the ropes. Lovely flying crossbody with that old world of sports style of professional wrestling, that hybrid style that Jordon Breaks does better than anybody else in the game. Tristan Stone getting flipped out of her boots courtesy of Jordon Breaks, and now Jordon Breaks with a lovely suplex applied to Stone, going for a pinning combination early here, gets a 2 count. This match obviously raucous as it is, kicking into gear already, and our heroes of sorts. Oh, come on, Alex Taurus taking cheap shots. The Scene Kid getting involved. Obviously not a legal tag. Ronnie Knox and Jordon Breaks both through the legs. Stereo. Oh, lovely stereo technical excellence, as you'd expect from 2 of the very best technicians in the world today, in Jordon Breaks and Ronnie Knox. And this is a bad position to be in if you are the Besties of Destruction. Looks like a Paradise Lock. He applied, yes indeed, and oh boy, bad news. Bad news for the Besties of Destruction, who are trapped, can't make a tag. Unfortunately, they're tied up, and that means that Jordon Breaks and Ronnie Knox are going to look to kick to the skies. Yes, indeed, 2 field goals of excellence. European uppercut. I do believe a tag was made, and Chris Oak is now in. Here comes the power game. Yes, indeed. Nobody can match Chris Oak in this matchup for size and power. Ronnie Knox, however, not backing up whatsoever. Knocking down is the cry. Obviously, this team, lovely waist up, go behind the speed of Chris Oak. Beggars not move to the sides. Stood next to this man. He is a legitimate beast. Matched only, of course, by Big Ben McDonald, the biggest dog in the yard. We saw him, of course, earlier on tonight. Check that match out via Colossus, ladies and gentlemen. Ronnie Knox evades Chris Oak, and a big sweep, and Chris Oak gets tripped up. A lovely low center of gravity on that drop kick wipes out Chris Oak, and now TK Cooper gets the tag. Cooper's got enough height and strength of his own. Big old scoop slam, impressive power there by Tiggs on Chris Oak. Now the centerpiece comes in and gets scoop slam right onto his heavy. Here comes Alex Taurus. She gets one for Boo, and I think he may as well make a hat trick of that, shouldn't you? And a scoop slam to Tristan Stone as well. TK Cooper is on fire. There's nobody else left to scoop slam. Corner is currently empty as we speak. And obviously you'd think that the Besties of Destruction would have argued. Oh, now the Breaks coming in. Chris Oak is just getting body after body. Ronnie Knox to boot, and now here comes the Christmas tree as well. You may as well empty all the ornaments down onto the body of Chris Oak, getting worn out. Well, that's one way to ground a beast. Our referee here being asked by the crowd to get involved.
We did that last year.
TK Cooper said, oh, why not? You know what? hell? Even the referee seems up for it. Oh, look out. An escape. Wait a minute. Oh, look at the scoop slam of TK Cooper. He says, no chance, sunshine. Chris Oak, I do not think is impressed.
Why is this always a bit?
Chris Oak, oh man, well, Chris Oak didn't see the funny side of it. That's why this is always a bit. Looking for a scoop slam, sent into our referee. Oh my God! I tell you what, fair play, sunshine. Some incredible power there, and I'd be exhausted too trying to scoop slam Chris Oak, but he did it. He got him up, and he got him over. Oh boy! Hey! Keep your hands off the official. Well, the centre priest. David Francisco are now getting lit up and things are breaking down in a hurry here. A Pier 6 brawl has erupted on the seaside town of Margate, ladies and gentlemen. And a stiff European upcut sends Chris Oak crashing to the outside. Things are breaking down real quick. Would you expect anything less from these 8 individuals? I was wondering how long it would take for absolute Christmas carnage to ensue. And now we have a complete brawl for all. And if you're the referee, well, you're not going to exercise any kind of order here. You're just going to let them go at it, aren't you? Let's be honest. We've already seen pure carnage. We'll see me with the Hardcore for the Holidays matchup. And that was arguably one of the most vicious strikes I have seen in a number of months. From TK Cooper, and it's hard to keep up with the action here. Best of luck to our camera crew. I'm trying to keep an eye on things. Looks like Francisco and Ronnie Knox really teeing off on each other. And meanwhile, looks like Jordon breaks and Alex Taurus are getting into it. All hell breaking loose here. TK Cooper and Tristan Stone in the entranceway, battling in the aisles and just bodies flying everywhere. And I spoke about the bad blood and Ronnie Knox trying to choke out Chris Oak with what appears to be wrapping paper, although it could be something else. I have no idea. I wouldn't like to speak. Wait a minute. TK Cooper using a member of the Lossy posse. An assisted drop kick from the Lossy posse, and now 1 to boot for the other member. The Besties of Destruction getting absolutely planted here at ringside by that young fan, courtesy of a massive assist from one half of the Sunshine Machine. TK Cooper having a good time. When are they not having a good time here at Colossus? And the Lossy posse having a great time. And I believe Alex Taurus is asking for a timeout. TK Cooper says no timeout here for you. And now Alex Taurus about to be worn out. Whoa, what's going on here? And Tristan Stone putting the brakes on. Neither member of the Besties of Destruction want to give TK Cooper any opportunity. Now looking for a double suplex, and now Jordon breaks looking to even the odds. Oh boy. No prizes for guessing what's probably going to go down here, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a power standoff here. Got a suplex position. And speaking of power, here comes Chris Oak. And now we have 5 people, okay, 6 people in a suplex position. Things are getting out of control real quick. And now Francisco is involved as well. Where is the Christmas tree? It just wouldn't be a quadruple suplex without the Christmas tree. Jordon Saeed, what are you doing? Jordon Saeed, it looks, is going to join the party. 4 on 4, ladies and gentlemen. Oh dear God almighty. Here it comes. Quadruple suplex. And Chris Oak gets David Francisco's boot upside the back of his head for good measure. Probably not the first time David Francisco has taken a swing at Chris Oak, judging by his methods of training. But a stunning disposition nonetheless. If you had an 8-person suplex on your bingo card, congratulations. That's got to be a full house. I believe right now TK Cooper, the legal man, alongside Alex Taurus. Now Alex Taurus using that distraction code breaker. Lovely applied there. Now the Besties of Destruction are looking, and TK Cooper, I believe, just got wiped out by Tristan Stone as well behind the referee's back, and a 2 count only. TK Cooper already in serious trouble now in no man's land. And it's bad enough in a standard tag team affair, and obviously no one knows tag team wrestling quite like TK Cooper, but Chuck Mambo is not here, the other half of the Sunshine Machine, which means TK Cooper is with people who he doesn't tag with necessarily as much as he would be used to, and you might be seeing a bit more of that tag team synergy, because the Besties of Destruction, Chris Oak and Dave Francisco, have been on the same page for a number of months. Francisco and TK Cooper now, the legal men in this matchup. Scoop slam applied by the centerpiece, and now driving that foot right into the throat, right into the chest of TK Cooper. A number of things could be doing damage here, and TK Cooper being worn out of the ropes now by the centerpiece. David Francisco, Kris getting the legal tag. Kris no doubt looking to wear down TK Cooper. Kris has had enough of all the shenanigans. Now, how about that for athleticism from a 6'4", 280 man the size of Kris to be able to level TK Cooper with that drop kick is astonishing. Impressive athleticism.
Taurus in. Come on, down.
Come on, guys, make some noise!
It's certainly a very, very bad position for TK Cooper to be in right now. Obviously, the Lossy posse, and of course, Cooper's tag partners trying to rally some fight back into TK Cooper has been worn out right now, courtesy of Alex Taurus. And the boot of David Francisco, the legal man in this matchup. 2 count guarded, and pretty obvious, very textbook tag team professional wrestling. Isolate an opponent from his corner, or mock him indeed. Oh, I must be very careful. Not sure if the tag was made there. I didn't see a tag, but now TK Cooper trying to burst out from the corner now, throwing those educated feet around like nobody's business. Rolls under, evades, and here comes the technical ace. Jordon breaks, is in the dog pound and ready to go. Here we go. Ducks under the clothesline, and a beautiful stunner to the centerpiece. David Francisco is completely unstruck on his feet. Fireman's carry, roll through there by Jordon, breaks to the centerpiece, David Francisco. Tag made to Tristan. Stone gets an arm drag for her troubles. Clothesline as well. Jordon breaks, who obviously had a big hand in training the Besties instruction, will probably know more about them than anybody else. Leg sweep, flip into the corner and walks into a vicious right hand from Ronnie Knox, the engineer, obviously just as astute in technical wrestling as they are in striking, and a headbutt there from Jordan's side, and Tristan started getting worn out. That's not to feel sorry for them, but ultimately they brought this upon themselves when they interjected themselves last time out at Colossus, and now Jordan breaks, head of steam, sent up and over, lands on their feet. Jordan breaks back in, beautiful monkey flip from the outside in, stunning ability by Jordan. Breaks, a real throwback, ladies and gentlemen, a proper classic professional wrestler, but a meeting of the minds there, malfunction at the junction. Jordan breaks accidentally sent into Jordan Saeed, courtesy of the best. Oh, what the hell was that? Why in God's name was that? Jordan Saeed, what the hell are you doing? Well, I understand Jordan breaks accidentally ran into. Oh, come on! Jordan Saeed has obviously decided that his bread is buttered elsewhere and has taken a cheap shot at the expense of Jordan Breaks, who's in a bad position here, courtesy of the Besties of Destruction. Hitting combination, and Jordan Breaks is eliminated. Person tag team matchup. Jordon Saeed says, you know what, I've just about had enough of Christmas, and yeah, you're real proud of yourself, aren't you? Oh, come on. And a leg drop as well. I had a feeling that the real Shah was going to turn up at some point, and Jordon Saeed says nothing, he almost wipes out the camera rig with that Christmas tree, the idiot.
Screw Morgan! Screw you!
It looks like Jordon Saeed has decided to have enough, and that is a bad situation to be in if you're TK Cooper, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Oh, bad news, of course, because Jordon Saeed is leaving. Jordan Breaks has been eliminated. That means that Ronnie Knox and TK Cooper are left in a 3-on-2 handicap scenario here in this elimination tag team matchup. Jordon Saeed being counted out, not that he gives a damn, and after everything, I thought Jordon Saeed had turned the corner. I thought he was feeling a little bit more festive. I thought he was going to be in a very happy state of mind, but obviously not. It was clearly an accident. And now Jordan Breaks and Ronnie Knox being worn out by the team of the Besties of Destruction. Chris Oak and David Francisco. It's a 4-on-2 handicap scenario, excuse me, not 3-on-2, ladies and gentlemen. That is very, very bad news, and obviously the numbers don't lie in tag team elimination wrestling as Chris Oak, vicious flying lariat in the corner. Now lariat as well from Tristan Stone, one from Alex Taurus, a beautiful rising knee left arm lariat there from the centerpiece, and oh boy, Ronnie Knox is in a very, very precarious position. Sidewalk slam with the DDT, the reverse DDT position. Beautiful double team combination, and now David Francisco saying, Tristan Stone, all yours. Finish this game. Tag made to Taurus. Now, the other half of the Besties of Destruction. Suplex combination with the Gutbuster. Bad, bad news. Ronnie Knox now just being leveled by Alex Taurus. She is taking absolute liberties with Knox here in this tag team elimination matchup. Only one elimination proper, well technically two I suppose if you count Jordon Saeed's turn, not to mention him being eliminated by a count out, but nonetheless, despite all of that, we are left with TK Cooper and Ronnie Knox to try and fend off the centerpiece, David Francisco, the Besties of Destruction, and Chris Oak, and those seem like insurmountable odds from wherever you're standing. Francisco again wearing out Ronnie Knox, and obviously doesn't appreciate Ronnie Knox stepping up to the plate. It's David Francisco, by the way, who disrespected Ronnie Knox in the first place. David Francisco's the one, and oh my god, a standing moonsault from Chris Oak. The athleticism of this man beggars belief, and that is a lot of weight that comes crashing down on Ronnie Knox. I love Ronnie Knox dearly, but she's on the small side when it comes to professional wrestling. Never that's ever stopped her before, but that is a lot of weight and a lot of power crashing out. Ronnie Knox is still fighting from underneath. That's the heart and the soul of the engineer of professional wrestling on display, but heart and soul will only get you so far when four individuals are trying to choke the life out of you, like Tristan Stone is right now in the corner of Ronnie Knox. David Francisco, yeah, because it's 4-on-2. You need the advantage at this point, but the referee's distraction, and Ronnie Knox is getting worn out. This is becoming uncomfortable. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. This is just disappointing, to say the very, very least. Bottom line is that Ronnie Knox is in serious trouble here. Gets the shoulder off the canvas. Credit to Ronnie Knox, but surely it's just a matter of time in the numbers game. TK Cooper is fresh and ready at ringside, and if there is even a small semblance of hope in this matchup, it will be the hope that Ronnie Knox can make the tag to TK Cooper. Ronnie Knox is still fuming, still fighting, throwing everything she has at Tristan Stone. Tristan Stone putting the brakes on in due course there. Vicious right hand from Stone to Knox.
Oh, come on, give it up for Ronnie, come on! Where's your noise gone?
One half of the Besties of Destruction, Tristan Stone, obviously goading the Lossy posse here, and not impressed with what they see, and understandably so. This crowd has almost been stunned into silence, still reading from Jordon Saeed's disgusting turn of attitude, and oh, beautifully caught is Tristan Stone by Ronnie Knox, who has a vicious armbar applied, but has to break the hold, unfortunately. Well, that is certainly going to do some damage. And now Alex Taurus, as Ronnie Knox was looking. Come on, Alex Taurus, not the legal individual in this matchup. Ronnie Knox sweeps a leg out, and now a half crab has been applied. And Taurus on the ropes doesn't really matter, frankly, because they're not legal. Oh, come on, a centerpiece, David Francisco and Chris Oak now looking for a double suplex on Ronnie Knox. So look at the strength of Ronnie Knox, splitting the legs to create more power, and now using a guillotine to remove Oaken's centerpiece from the equation, and now all she has to do is make the tag. TK Cooper gets the tag, raring to go. You want to talk about fresh out of the blocks? Here comes TK Cooper with a massive super kick to Taurus, right in the face. Francisco comes in and gets caught. You monkus, you're an Argy Exploder over the top. Kip up by TK Cooper, and Zaguri takes what I believe was Chris Oak off of the ring apron, and now TK Cooper trying to divide and conquer for the Besties of Destruction, who know all about TK Cooper, cutting him off at the pass. Stone looking to use that power for a tag team combination, but Stone accidentally sent into Taurus, and now Chris Oak makes the tag, blind tag, but TK Cooper saw him coming, captured. Chris Oak puts the brakes on, doesn't want to suffer that kind of exploder either, and now TK Cooper able to escape out the back door, sends Chris Oak off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Wow! Stunning offense there by TK Cooper. Caught Chris Oak flush, and now the power game on display with a humongous suplex. TK Cooper has been absolutely firing on all cylinders since he entered this matchup, but is it going to be enough to try and help even the odds somewhat? It's still 4-on-2, remember, in this elimination tag team matchup. Now, David Francisco trying to interject, gets a smack right around the chops. TK Cooper says up top once again. Chris Oak still laying there prone, and now TK Cooper is in position. Chris Oak is in the drop zone. That is a bad position. A big shooting star press with a plum by TK Cooper, who eliminates Chris Oak. Chris Oak eliminated, and meanwhile the Besties of Destruction now, and the numbers game still in favour of Team Francisco, so to speak, but TK Cooper is still fighting off, and TK Cooper still wants some, still got a bone to pick with the Besties of Destruction after what happened last time at Colossus. Tristan Stone left in the ring with TK Cooper, who has got to keep summoning that energy. Oh, drop toe hold into the ropes, and a enziguri from Taurus on the outside, and Stone delivering a knee to the spine of TK Cooper. The Besties of Destruction looking to end this game. Code breaker. Looking for that lariat. Ducksters. TK Cooper using that beautiful Samoan-like headbutt. Backbreak by Alex Taurus. TK Cooper quite unawares. Oh, wait a minute. Small package. Roll up by TK Cooper. And TK Cooper, just like that, has even the odds. Alex Taurus has been eliminated. She will take no further part in this matchup, and the Besties of Destruction have been derailed somewhat by TK Cooper. Now Tristan Stone is in the ring. TK Cooper able to escape, send Stone to the outside, and now a vicious knee lift right into the chin. Oh boy, you've seen this one before. Beautiful pop-up, rolling leg drop there. Stunning athleticism, a somersault leg drop. Springboarding off the ropes. Pinning Cooper down, come on! Well, Tristan Stone was beat clean and simple in the middle of the ring. But Alex Taurus, who is still at ringside, distracting our referee. And Ronnie Knox absolutely beside herself at ringside as well. Alex Taurus, you have been eliminated. Get to the back right now. Unbelievable. And Alex Taurus now begging off the referee. You've already been eliminated. Get to the back. Absolutely unbelievable. Meanwhile, wait a minute. Behind the referee's back, Tristan Stone has TK Cooper rolled up. TK using the ropes as well. Come on. TK Cooper has been eliminated by Tristan Stone. Tristan Stone, she has stolen one there. She knows full well she's stolen one too. And now Ronnie Knox is left all alone with Tristan Stone and the centerpiece, David Francisco. And there is nothing left to do but fight for your life if you are Ronnie Knox. The smallest equation in this matchup. David Francisco is watching on from the outside. Obviously very interested, expecting Tristan Stone to finish the game. A vicious Irish whip into the turnbuckle by Tristan.
We're going up! We're going up!
Well, Tristan Stone is going up to the top rope. Not sure how advisable that is when Ronnie Knox is already laid prone, but obviously Stone has a good idea of how to finish this matchup. Stone precariously now going up to the top. Ronnie Knox in the drop zone, as I mentioned, but Stone rolls through, to be fair. Ronnie Knox was playing possum a little bit, got the clothesline, catches the leg coming in. That's not a good position to be in against a technical engineer, the likes of Ronnie Knox with a dragon screw. Oh boy, could have blown the knee out of Tristan Stone. And now, what in God's name? It is pretzel time, baby. The engineer and David Francisco looking on with a haunted expression. My God! Tristan, I believe Tristan Stone gave up, and I'm not surprised, to be honest. Ronnie Knox damn near broke the spine of Tristan Stone. Beautiful submission by the engineer. We are down to 1-1. Oh yeah, what a surprise. Looking to pick the bones, looking for a cheap shot. Ronnie Knox able to roll through, countered the lariat, and oh man, I just got a 2 count. Ronnie Knox and David Francisco, 1 member from each team left in this 8-person tag team elimination, and that was a left hand with devilish ferocity from Francisco and a lariat. Good God almighty. Ripcord, lariat, rainmaker behavior, and it's still only garnered a 2 count, and Francisco now really starting to kick into gear. I mentioned, of course, whether you like him or not, he is a world-class pro wrestler, and you're getting to see that right now. Up to the top rope, flying lariat, wipes out Ronnie Knox. The engineer is in big, big trouble now. Oh, Francisco has a haunted, fuming look in his eye. Francisco, I believe, cannot believe, well, frankly, that Ronnie Knox is still in this fight. He's got himself a snowball, throws it away now. No idea what he potentially could be doing now. The centerpiece looking to finish things off with that delayed Uranagi. Oh, look out the centerpiece. He got countered, and look at this cradle cravat from Ronnie Knox. And Francisco, great ring awareness, backs Ronnie Knox into the corner. Francisco now, oh, look out, Ronnie Knox right back to that submission. Such a unique variation, almost like a Rings of Saturn of sorts in a cradle position. An absolutely stunning amount of athleticism by Ronnie Knox, hanging on to David Francisco, but did Francisco taps out, Francisco tap, and Ronnie Knox has picked up the win. Ronnie Knox has won it for a team, and come on, like a pack of vultures. Wait a minute, well, the referee's down, and like a pack of vultures, the besties of destruction. And now, oh yeah, that's right, Pulley Adams is out here to try and help even the odds. Pulley Adams not going to sit here and take any nonsense. Oh, wait a minute, a violent kick there from Connor Mills. True Grit coming out to level Pulley Adams. Looks like the locker room is empty. Both Bells, what's another piece of him? Beautiful code breaker by Bo Bells. What the hell is going on here? And now Buck Garcia with a roaring discus. Well, not even a discus, just a straight forearm to the face. And speaking of roaring forearms, Alexander Roth says, sit the hell down. A little bit of twerk on twerky action there. Super kick by Alex Aces. They just keep coming, ladies and gentlemen. And now Francisco, oh, how convenient. Francisco and Aces after that conversation earlier. Now Buck Garcia and Connor Mills getting involved, and that was very interesting, that collision there between Aces and Francisco. We'll never know how that one works out, thanks to the interjection of Mills and Garcia. Buck Garcia looking to show off to his tag team. Connor Mills and Buck Garcia seem to be on the same page. Oh, wait a minute. Connor Mills, I think, was willing to take a bullet there. And now Noah Superstar Kogar is out here looking to make an impression. He's having a great time, his Kogar. Stunning. Come on, a low blow by Francisco. Honestly, I'm going to need oxygen after this, ladies and gentlemen. David Francisco with the cheap shot on Kogar. And now Francisco says, who? Oh, wait a minute. Lights out here. What the hell? Well, the lights are out. We have no idea what's going on here. Looks like, well, somebody's in the ring. And oh my God. Look out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wicked Rook Christopher Law is in the ring. David Francisco knows all about the Rook. And now Christopher Law has his hands on the centerpiece. David Francisco choke slam. Oh my God. A vicious and violent return. The lights go out again. And out of absolutely nowhere here at the Lossy Christmas special, we have seen the return of Christopher Law. The lights are back on. The Wicked Rook is nowhere to be seen, and Ronnie Knox is all alone with David Francisco. The referee had been wiped out. I guess the tap out didn't count as a finish, ladies and gentlemen, but that matters not to Ronnie Knox, who is now on the top rope. Ronnie Knox perched precariously, ready to go. Knox has David Francisco measured, flying crossbody out of absolutely nowhere. No referee though. The referee needs to be back. Oh, come on, Chris Oak. Kris interjecting himself once again in this matchup with no referee to be seen. And David Francisco and Kris looking to pick apart the remains of Ronnie Knox. Oh no, come on! Double team cutter courtesy of David Francisco. Oh yeah, now Kris is going to retrieve the referee, and this is going to be academic. David Francisco is going to pin Ronnie Knox, despite the fact Ronnie Knox has already rightfully won this matchup, and David Francisco is going to stroll out of Margate with a victory. No, he's not! Ronnie Knox still in this fight, able to get her shoulder off the canvas. Oh man, David Francisco is absolutely shell-shocked, and now Kris back once again as our referee still completely incapacitated, and now Ronnie Knox left alone, and obviously David Francisco is going to finish the job once and for all in his estimation. Knife edge chop. And a rake of the eyes by David Francisco, and going back to the well once more apparently, and now Ronnie Knox fighting out, able to kick Kris away, and now looking to swing at Francisco, and a backhand right across the face. Kris holding on to Ronnie, oh my God! A Claymore kick, looking for Ronnie Knox, absolutely nothing doing, and now the engineer looking for a Black Widow roll-up, rolls up David Francisco, flips over the top, our referee is back in the ring, and Ronnie Knox has beaten David Francisco and has picked up the win in this tag team matchup main event. Everything that has been thrown at this team, everything that's been thrown at Ronnie Knox tonight, and she has somehow still overcome all of the odds to be the winner. And her team have returned to celebrate a magnificent victory for Ronnie Knox. Hats off to Ronnie Knox, overcoming all the odds to pick up the victory here. Raised aloft by TK Cooper and Jordon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for the Lossy Christmas special. I hope you've enjoyed this magnificent night of professional wrestling action. We will be back very soon in 2026. Don't forget to check out Pro Wrestling Colossus on the social media. I've been Aaron Nix. We will see you very soon here in Margate.